What's up, guys? Alex here, back with another video, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Yes, I am gonna be political in this video. If you don't like it, don't watch it. So, as most of you guys have heard, or all of you, Charlie Kirk is dead. But I was watching some videos on TikTok about it, and there was some things that stood out to me, and I wanted to talk about those in today's video. So the first thing being that he kept looking to his right side before he was shot. So I think he might have seen the guy that shot him before he was shot. And also, they say that the shot was fired from over 200 yards away from a rooftop near the campus that he was speaking at. Now, another thing that really stood out to me was his bodyguard. So apparently, according to what I've heard, don't know how true it is, so apparently he hired security specifically for this event. I don't know, I think he's always had security though, but he hired security for this event. He apparently, I don't know how true this is, but somebody said that he was wearing a bulletproof vest when he was shot. And the security guards, and it kind of irritates me, but if you go back and look at the footage from him being shot, the security guard just stood there, didn't really do anything. Usually when that kind of thing happens, they rush over and they do what they can to help. But I think it was two of the security guards just stood there, I think. But yeah, and then, so I also have a question that I asked on my 3 or 4 TikTok videos that I've done on this subject. So they say bad things happen in threes. So on July 22nd, 2025, Ozzy Osbourne passed away from Parkinson's disease. On July 24th of 2025, Hulk Hogan passed away from a heart attack. And then September 10th, Charlie Kirk was killed while giving a speech. So, was Charlie Kirk the third bad thing or the first bad thing, and there's 2 more bad things that are going to happen, or was he the third? That's my question, because it's pretty much been proven that bad things happen in threes, so the saying very much sticks. Also, there has been some people saying that his wife and kids were nearby when that happened, and honestly, that's probably true. So if his wife actually saw him get killed, that I couldn't really imagine what that would be like or what that would feel like. And if his wife saw it, his kids probably saw it. And I know they're really young, but that's still going to leave an impression on them for the rest of their lives. I mean, you have to think, when this guy did this, he didn't have any sympathy for anybody. Nobody. He didn't think about, well, this guy has 2 kids and a wife. Now his wife is going to be a widow, and his kids are going to grow up without their father. But he didn't care. So the FBI is working on tracking him down, which I really hope they find him. But, so yeah, I don't know exactly what else to say, other than if they find this guy, which they should. Oh, and somebody also said that a private jet took off from an airport very shortly after he was shot. They don't know if the suspect was on that plane or not. But I'm just giving you all the details that I know. Also, so if if they do catch him, I won't say much on that. I'll keep that to myself. But I was gonna say, no matter what happens, everybody, when they die, I believe this, when they die, everybody will stand before God, and everybody will be judged by God. So, and that's what I believe. And there's no way around it. No matter what, there would be consequences. But whether that comes from this life or what comes next has yet to be known. But yes, Charlie Kirk has passed away. And another thing I don't understand, the fact that, okay, so I think the reason that he was killed was because he was speaking his mind. He was speaking out against the Democrat Party, which, I mean, I would too. I don't like him either. And he was speaking his mind. He was standing up for free speech. I think that's why he got killed. And if that's the case, political violence, no matter who it's against, is completely unacceptable. Like, I don't care if you're liberal, Republican, Democrat, conservative, whatever. It's not okay to kill your political opponents. It's not okay to kill anyone. But this is absolutely insane. And all because he was trying to speak his mind. And you have to, like, if you don't know who Charlie Kirk is, you should look him up. He's really cool. I really like him. But you have to, because when he brought people onto the stage, he let the people that disagree with him go up there first and talk to him and give him their point of view, and then he would tell them where, how, and why they were wrong. And it was just a nice way to have a good discussion about different opinions, different views, and I don't know. I think he was killed because he was speaking his mind, and I think he was partially killed, or mainly killed, because he was right on most things that he was talking about. And not right wing, I mean, he was correct on most of the points that he had. He had good points, and most of the people that debated him were like, this is why you were wrong, this is why. And he had how do I put this? He had unrefutable facts. Like, it was obvious. And he was right on pretty much everything. He did lose a couple debates. Everybody does. But for the most part, he was correct on everything that he said. And I don't know the full story. It's still coming out, but that's my opinion. He was killed because he was using the First Amendment and exercising his freedom of speech. And somebody didn't like it, so they killed him. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you guys think.